Catholics across the globe are mourning the death of Pope Francis. Let's take a live look tonight at St. Peter's Square, just after 5 a.m. there in Vatican City. A spokesman says the Pope's coffin might be moved to St. Peter's Basilica as early as Wednesday morning to allow the faithful to pay their respects.
The Vatican says the 88-year-old Pope died this morning after suffering a stroke and cardiac arrest. He had suffered double pneumonia this year, but his death came as a shock after he appeared in St. Peter's Square just yesterday for Easter Sunday. The Vatican has sealed the Pope's official residence, symbolizing the beginning of the mourning period. No date has been set yet for the funeral. A group of cardinals are expected to meet tomorrow to discuss it. Tonight, several Houston area Catholics gathered at the Co-Cathedral of the Sacred Heart downtown to remember the Pope. Yeah, the Galveston-Houston Archdiocese serves nearly 2 million Catholics. Our Aniele Ruiz spoke with some of those at tonight's Mass. Aniele?
Well, guys, people we spoke with expressed their sadness for his death. Now, Pope Francis was the first Latin American pontiff. He was born in Argentina and was very well known for his bold stances. With a special Mass, pews were filled not just with people, but with grief.
At the death of our Holy Father, Pope Francis.
The death of Pope Francis came as a surprise to many. Just yesterday, he appeared in St. Peter's Square.
It didn't feel real. I knew he wasn't doing well, and I thought he was getting better also. So I think it just caught us all off guard.
Known as a people's pope, Francis was a spiritual leader who connected with many.
He definitely had a lot of love and care for everyone.
For some, the connection was personal.
I gave my wife's photo to him so he could put it in the relic room that they have. So it was very impressive. And he was very people-oriented, very humble. So it was humility to me to even be close to him.
Those who worked alongside Pope Francis say his presence and his smile left a lasting impression.
Every time that I met him, that smile, he had a striking smile, that smile that was always on his face to welcome everyone.
Compassionate man towards all. Very simple in his own lifestyle. He was a great man on that, really was.
Pope Francis leaves behind a legacy of compassion, humility, and service, one that will continue to inspire generations. Now, according to the Vatican, Pope Francis asked to be buried in a modest, simple tomb. Just reflects what his life was really all about. And by the way, you just heard from Cardinal Donardo there. He's actually going to be headed to Rome. Of course, after this Pope's burial, he'll be dealing with the entire process of the papal conclave as they're set to elect a new Pope, head of the church. Reporting live, Aniele Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
It really is just the start of a centuries-old process steeped in tradition. Aniele Ruiz tonight, thank you.
Very much so. Right now on KHOU.com, read more about Pope Francis, his legacy, and what comes next.